guess I'm just gonna have to put up with the hum for this one. If you guys follow Facebook at all, you already understand that I tore my knee up pretty good. And no, I'm not wearing pants right now. It's kind of a weird yellow looking right now, but I'm starting to be able to walk on it today, so hopefully things will get better. Let's see, today we had Fauci, if I'm pronouncing his name right, I'm not really sure of that, but anyhow, he went before the Senate and said what he's got to say, and he's a pretty honest man, I think. I don't think he's got any axe to grind. I don't think he's making any extra money out of this deal or whatever, you know. My problem now, with not just with the Trumpster, is with the conspiracy theorists, you know. The people that are, the hospitals are putting people in, classifying people as COVID-19 when they're really not, just so that they can get extra money from Medicare and whatnot. And I you know, okay, I'm not sure who's getting the money. I don't think the doctors are, but maybe the hospitals are getting the money, I guess. But where's the true motive to that? If you destroy the economy, when this is all over, there's not going to, how much money you got stashed isn't going to really mean anything, at least not for a long time. You know, you want a conspiracy, look at the oil business. They drove the price down to zero, okay, on the stock market. Now, at the last I looked at, it was something like $29 a barrel. All right, well, if you bought, when it was down to zero, let's say $1, you bought 100 barrels for $1, and now that's worth $100, and that $100 is now worth $2,900 or $29,000, whatever. Anyhow, $2,900. You're making money hand over fist, okay? I mean, it's a ridiculous thing, and oil is just the commodities market is just about as crooked as you can possibly get it. What was, I forgot that movie that can't remember the name of that movie. Anyhow, where the two stockbrokers got screwed over by the guys that owned the commodity company and whatnot. And there was orange juice was the commodity at the time. Yeah, that this is all well and good, you know. You're sitting around and you're getting screwed every which way you look. I mean, I'm not going to get rich. I'm sitting here now in pain, trying to figure out, you know, what the big deal is with people trying to say that there's a motive for the COVID virus. Now, if the motive is money and the money's going to the hospitals, what about the rest of the world? What about the economy? What about the other countries? I mean, is that the same deal? They're getting Medicare too? Is it a conspiracy to drive the economy into a depression? I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't strike me as being logical. I always look for logical answers to these problems, and it just doesn't make any logical sense, you know. I mean, I got the conspiracy theorists. Some of them are friends and family who tell you the Earth is flat. Now that I can understand that. I can you know, I can see where they're getting that, where they're coming from there. There's no motive there. They gain nothing by saying that. But the people that are turning around and saying there's all these conspiracies out there, that there's a conspiracy by Obama to stop the Trumpster before he got elected. Well, hell, he didn't want him elected. Nobody. I know Democrat on the right on the planet wanted him elected. You know, I didn't want Hillary elected either. You know, you know, it's just another one of those take a pick, people. You know, which one is worse? Turns out Trump is definitely worse. I think. I'm not sure. Those kind of conspiracies bother me. You know, I think there's a lot of crap going on in the backgrounds now. You know, you got people marching with guns because they want the stores open. You know, why? So they go in and rob them? I don't know what the problem. Why are they walking around with guns for? Their Second Amendment. Okay, you got the Second Amendment. I need to go out and get myself an M60 machine gun, fully automatic, fires 7.62 millimeter ammo, and can blow down a That's what I need. I need that. Now, why do I need it? I don't know. Sounds like a good idea to me. It's like I need a Barrett. I forget the nomenclature of it, but a Barrett sniper rifle, 50 caliber, range over 1,000 meters. You know, why? What am I? You ever see what that thing does to something when it hits something? You know, you hit a deer with that, you're going to blow a hole the size of a football through it. You know, you're destroying the meat. So what's the purpose? Trophy hunting? Yeah, give me a break. These are conspiracies that are out there that make no sense to me whatsoever. Um, Especially the ones right now, you know, saying that there's people out there that want to see the economy crash. Why do you want to see the economy crash? I mean, if you want to see the oil market crash, that I can understand because you can buy futures and you can make a lot of money there. The economy crashing, I don't know about that. I read articles where restaurants are saying they're not going to reopen the same way. They're not going to, you know, you're not going to see $100 a plate dinners anymore. You're not going to see top of the line fine dining anymore. You're not going to see the question rises. You know, is McDonald's doing this so that they can make money? Yeah, I read a lot about the five-star restaurants donating food and anything. I don't hear that much about the Wendy's, the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, Five Guys hamburgers, In-N-Out burgers, places like this donating food and money to people. You know, to maybe to their employees to keep them working, but not to the general public. You know, they're not helping anybody really, as far as I can tell. Down here we have all the companies delivering. You go out at night at 8 o'clock at night. When I was walking the dog. I would go out and I would see maybe 60 motorcycles go by. All of them delivery people, bringing up pizzas, chicken, whatever, food, groceries. You know, it's all delivery. Those guys are making money. Those businesses are thriving. My barber couldn't cut hair anymore, so he's delivering stuff now. He says he's making more money now than he was when he was cutting hair. So some people are making money out of this, some people aren't, but I don't think there's enough people that are making money out of it to sit around and say, you know, I don't think my barber wants to continue to have to deliver stuff in the rain and everything like that. I think he'd much rather be cutting hair, you know, watching a ball game, watching a soccer match and cutting hair, talking with his customers and whatnot, you know, listening to music, whatever. So I don't know, you know, that there's a general conspiracy around here to label the virus so to keep people inside more. I don't know. Where's the advantage of that? Kill old people? That's what Trump wants to do. You know, he feels that's one less problem for him, or old people. You know, he's got a lot of conspiracies going. He's trying to stop people from voting by mail. I think that's kind of ridiculous. The Army's been doing it for years, and if it's corrupt, well, you know, hey, too bad. I don't think the United States Postal Service is capable of handling that. I think if you said that you sent the ballots to people and they voted by election day, you wouldn't know the results, the full results, until probably the first of the year. By the time everything got back and got counted and everything like that and verified, you know. But you know, Trumpster says there'll be corruption. There'll be corruption. I said it goes both ways, man. It's not just Democrats; it's Republicans too. You know, the Republicans have been manipulating the voting system for years. You know, they don't want black people to vote. They don't like minorities to vote, so they manipulate the voting maps and whatnot so that the minorities have problems. They don't offer. They make it difficult for the minority to vote. You know, certain types of identification and whatnot that are necessary that not everybody carries. So the conspiracies abound, you know, and I just want this to be over with. I'm not going to be around too many more years. You can tell my mind is starting to freak out right now. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around, but you know, something's got to be done. I was reading an article the other day where a reporter was asking the other news agencies and reporters in general why there wasn't a huge demand for the Trumpster to resign based upon the way he's been handling the COVID-19 crisis. And I agree with them. Why isn't there? And one answer is that the media population is deathly afraid of Trumpster getting reelected, and then the scorched earth policy that he'll follow to get rid of the people, everybody and anything that's been criticizing him for the last 3 or 4 years. He'll just get even with everybody. Oh well, listen, I gotta go take some drugs. If I can find some good ones, and I'll try and stay in touch though. You guys all hang